Yeah, we're not. Yeah, God, fucking. Ahead of time, I made this tier list myself. And because I am lazy, I grabbed all the images directly off of the wiki. So some of them are not exactly choice picks. I don't give a shit. Entertainment purposes, yeah. This is basically just for us. Uh, yeah, this is just to have documented up before we get there. Let's see. We have these. These were devised by Sasha. These tiers. Let's see. We have. Yeah. And below that, we have pass because it's morally fucked. Yeah. It's just like them being a bad person outweighs the fact that they're attractive. Then we just have just like not interested. Yeah. Yeah, we are going off the wiki with Archon and Apollyon because that's 39 total. If I decided to go for even a step below that with Keter, that's 130 to sift through, most of which Sasha and I do not know. Yeah. So, let's begin, shall we? We've got quite a few here, and we're starting out strong. Oh man, most of these are horribly cropped. I don't care though. Again, yeah. Anyways, it started off with Lady D from Resident Evil Village. I say Lady D because I don't know how to pronounce her name, and I don't want to fuck it up. Yes, thank you. All right, how do you feel about her? I've also torn. I when I saw everyone on the internet losing it over her, I was like, "What's wrong with y'all?" I've come around. Yeah, no, I came around. Yeah, so do I. So, smash despite being morally fucked. All right, yeah, that's yeah. I mean, look at her. Just look at her. Uh, it's accurate. Accurate POV. You are a normal sized person. That's just what it's like looking straight at her. Next up, we have the radio demon himself, Alistair. Yes, from Hasbin Hotel. Um, hey, I look. I understand why the internet lost it over him. Like with most of these characters, because of the internet's taste. Again, yeah, the unhinged, tall, twink. Like he ticks all the boxes. He ticks all of them. Not for me either. Oh, absolutely. He is a serial killer from the 1930s. Why do you think he's in hell? Yes, Hasman Hotel. It takes place in hell. Alistair is a sinner. He is a notorious serial killer from the 1930s, most likely from New Orleans. He did a lot of fucked up shit from the little we know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I enjoy Hell of a Boss. Losing some interest, but it's pretty enjoyable still. At the very least, it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, past and it's morally fucked from me. Next up, the man himself, or almost, barely, barely. You did good, Reagan. I have never seen Mob Psycho. It is on my list to either watch or read it or both. I know it's a very visually impressive anime. I I didn't know where he was from until I saw him next to the main protagonist from Mob Psycho, whose name I don't know. I know nothing about Mob Psycho. Like, I mean, no, that is not the main protagonist of Mob Psycho. I know that much. Yeah, to my, the little I know, no. Just from a visual standpoint, it's gonna be a pass from me. He's okay. Sorry, Reagan, nothing personal. Yeah, no, no. It's a damn shame that like Edgeworth never made it to Archon tier, or else he would be on this list. Where? Okay, say Edgeworth was on here, where would you put him? Despite he would reciprocate the feelings, but sure. Right. Right. That. Yeah. I forget. We, we, of course. He just needs a lot of therapy. Okay. 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 I feel like so. Smash maybe isn't exactly like. Yes, I want to do. I want to. I want to. This character. It's more just. Yes, they're great. I love this character. Yes. But maybe the vibes at least. The vibes at the very least. Okay, so yeah, sorry Reagan. Nothing personal. Now it's on to the Dorito, Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. I am taking I don't care for those. I think Bill Cipher. I don't think that. I think the Chaos Dorito. And oh god, he goes way down here. Just he's such an entertaining villain. He is great. He is terrifying. Yeah, absolutely not. I can understand how he ended up there, so he doesn't get what even, but yep. Yeah. I understand where they're coming from. It's just they are very, very much wrong. So yeah, that that is the Doctor from Doctor Who, the various series. Yeah, Rick. Rick apparently is. Yeah, apparently he's only Keter class. There's several characters I expected to be Archon. Nope, most of those are still Keter. It's because yeah, it's, I think it's not necessarily they've reached that level of, like, some of these characters have reached such a level of notoriety for being a Tumblr sexy man, not just of this character. There's a difference between knowing of the character and knowing what the internet thinks of the character. Yeah, Bill, sorry, a lot of villains are gonna end up here, I guarantee you. Yeah. I went on Sexypedia. That's what it's called. Uh, yeah, yeah. Hang on, I already have it pulled open. So, yeah, it's just, yeah. So yeah, fair enough. You can just scroll through. Uh, Next up is one you likely do not know of. This motherfucker. This is Black Hat from Villainous, a series that was unfortunately canceled. I've seen some of it. It's very entertaining. He's a piece of shit, though. Yeah, just like scroll for him. Him. Yeah. They are. I need you to know something. I need you to know something. Uh, there's like there's like a clone of him in the show that's like him, but just like super buff, like JoJo style. And the English dub of it, because the show is originally Spanish, I shit you not, Markiplier voiced him. I'm not joking. If you go up on YouTube, if you go on YouTube and you search up Black Hot, you will find it. It's actually Markiplier. Yes, 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 it is. And to my knowledge, pretty. He's also like personality wise, ugh. He's like a fucking asshole. He's not even like, he doesn't even have like what Bill or Alistair have going for him. He's just an asshole. Again, you know how Tumblr is with appearance. We're throwing him on here. Next up, you can't even see his head, but it's Ingo from Pokemon Black and White. Also, Art Legends Arceus. Yes. So, because he actually like grew a beard. He's been there long enough that he's grown facial hair. Well, more facial hair other than the sideburns. Yeah, it's just like his clothes are torn up. I never noticed until looking at the art. He has the Pearl Clan. He has like Pearl Clan clothing underneath. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, because he's a train conductor. Before actually, people. Well, yeah, people were a big fan of him and Emmett, his brother. The archetype section just it just obliterates me with some of these. I mean, I mean, is he not? No, he's completely fine. He and his brother just run the battle subway, and that's it. They're basically just testing trainers. They're chill. I mean, I say they're chill, except for the fact that Ingo has a hack service that spams earthquake, so you know he can go straight to hell for that. Clown shoes. Yeah, sorry, Ingo. I vibe with you, especially in Arceus. He's pretty cool in Arceus. He's yeah, yeah. No, sorry. You're good. You're cool. It's nothing personal. We just don't vibe with you. Well, no, we vibe with you, but not in that way. Next up, I introduced you to him recently. Bob Velseb from Spooky Month. When I saw him on here, I physically recoiled. Knowing he had achieved that high of a status. Yeah. I didn't know the internet felt that way. I enjoyed him in Spooky Month 5. I did. Fucking unnerving. However, internet. What the fuck? Internet. What? Yeah, but like, uh, Bob Velseb is going to be a what even from me because I don't understand. Right. I was about to bring up the fact that, you know, oh, he's a fucking cannibal, but then I remember Jeffrey Dahmer. I think we need I think we need an extra tier. I don't know, like it's morally fucked, but like to an extreme degree. Nah. Okay. Well then, Alistair automatically goes to the bottom then because he's literally in hell. Well, well, they're gonna be right next. They're set at right next to each other. Yeah. No. No. That was the worst possible thing you could have just said. God. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Do you wish to see the world burn? Is that it? Clearly. Mm. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna move Bill a little. I'm gonna move Bill lower. I think. I think. I think Bill goes to the bottom automatically, given he's like a chaos god with no sense of morality. He did, and his kill count. Yeah. Yeah. His kill count is definitely somewhere in like the hundreds of thousands, I'd say, considering he eradicated his home dimension. Yeah. Next up. Next up. Yeah. Next up, we have Bruno Madrigal. I. No, he's actually a very good person. It's just his family fucking vilified him. He's genuinely a very sweet person. He's also friends with rats, which gives him extra points. He's a vibe. He's not on screen for very long. I enjoy what we see of him. He's genuinely a very nice person. Uh, yeah, actually, That is sad. That's very sad because I'm looking at the rest of these and uh yeah, that's gonna be a massive yikes from me. Yeah, literally all of these. All of them. It's actually all of them that are explicitly human. Shit, man. Tumblr. Come on. You can you can do better, Tumblr. Anyways, how do we feel about Bruno? Honestly, I would not say it's worth your time. It's entertaining enough, but it's not as good as the internet acted over it. It's just okay. That's all it is. It's an okay movie. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We both hate him. Apologies, Bruno. Again, I feel like most of these characters end up in past. It's like we have nothing against them. They're just okay. I'm sorry for how the internet feels about you at the very least. Next up, yeah, no. Uh, we have the daycare assistant from Security Breach, aka Sundrop and Moondrop. I don't know how the fuck they made it this far. They're not, and mechanically, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, again, mechanically, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm talking from a physical standpoint. It doesn't make sense. Who cares? Yeah. Yeah, there is nothing there. There is nothing there. It's just a fun design. Yeah. Sasha, reminder. Remember that post? Remember that like science poster you came across? Him. Him. Exactly. You're talking about like there's no substance. What about that guy? The internet does as the internet does. Honestly, though, this gets a what even from me still. This isn't like it's bad. This is a what even. Like how do you make it this far? Look, I vibe with the design. I do. It's a fun design. But like of all these here, like I'm looking over like all of these. I understand how they made it as far as they did, with the exception of Kamaida. What the fuck? Yeah, Kamaida's on here as you would expect. Well, William, like, yeah, I understand how like all of them made it this far, except for the daycare assistant, or like there is nothing to you. You just have a fun design. That's it. You don't get a what even because you're a horrible pick. It's because how did you get this far? I mean, right. Right, look, they knew what they were. They explicitly knew what they were doing with Lady D. That's not a joke. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were getting into. They went for it. Anyways, next up we have the Doctor from Doctor Who. I have never seen Doctor Who in my life. Yes, and fucking hilarious. Still gets a pass. No, just a dick. Yeah. Yeah. David Tennant. That's true, but that's just the actor. That doesn't exactly mean anything. High pass. Got. I guess Reagan gets low pass. Hang on. Rearranging. Alright. Next up. I forget who this is. He's from Stranger Things. Yes, Eddie. I have seen a few episodes of Stranger Things. I cannot get into it. I don't care if it like gets good at some point. I don't know, and that terrifies me for some reason. I hear John. I think fucking. I think John. I think of Max or just calling every nameless main character. Ah! Gross. We don't support or BBC Sherlock in this household. Good. What's it mean? We don't know you. We don't care for you. We don't know, so he just gets low pass. Next up, our first Tumblr sexy woman. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am dumb. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. I I'm sorry. Sometimes my memory just skips, and I'm so sorry, Lady D. I'm so sorry. But anyways, next up we have Ina, who you may not know. I am surprised she has made it this far. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. Ina is from this what started as like a series of animations on YouTube and is now like actually becoming a game and everything. She has a fun design, fun personality. Weird, but like you don't. Yeah, she's fun, but she gets a high pass. I'm sorry, it's just not doing it for me. Oh, you, you are. I was about to say, are you familiar? This is Flippy from Happy Tree Friends. Despite what you may expect from someone like me, having known me for like the last 3 years, Sasha, I despise Happy Tree Friends. I fucking hate this show. I love gore, I love violence, but there should be like 3 or more. He is just a little bit unhinged, just a smidge. He's just a little smid as unhinged. Fucked up even. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, no. He's also a what even from me. Tumblr, I don't know what you're on. I don't know what you're on. I hate this show. I hate everything having to do with it. It's just yeah. Somehow the only other FNAF character other than Peepaw Willie over here, uh, Foxy. I do as well. I mean, not specifically them, but yeah, because they're not original. You don't have to look at Bill. Rubber hose. I mean, I have seen like tan variations as well. Well, like still. Hey, this is why I wanted to do this with you. You make for great conversation material. Alex Hirsch. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Yep. Oh. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I didn't consider that. Oh, I like that. Oh, that would be peak. That would be peak design. That would be peak design. That okay. Yeah, okay. If we were to take that into consideration, I'd be willing to move Bill up here. Still still too bad to consider. But I mean, you can do it. There's nothing stopping you. You're contributing to a corrupt system. Oh, that's what it is. That's what. I gotta rewatch. I gotta rewatch Ride the Cyclone. I'm fucking dumb. I'm sorry. It has the it has the vibes though. Similar vibes. What was her name? Ocean. Bitch. Right. Right. God, that. Yeah. I got to rewatch Twisted for like the fourth time. It's very good. And Dylan Saunders is amazing. Uh, I said if we were considering that, if we're not, then he still stays where he is. Right. This is the right. This is the objective, definitive version of. And our word is law. Anyways, okay, where do we throw Foxy? Because like I on one hand, like this is just considering this is I feel like you have to ignore some things like, the dead kid. Yeah. I yeah, I don't think they considered that. But also, yeah. Yeah, that's the case. Yeah. Yeah, but for different reasons. So, yeah. So, Slivix, Anachak's almost killed you, I remember. Well, yeah, apologies. You don't belong with the rest of these fucking lunatics. But unfortunate. Yeah. Well, two of them are. Yeah, next up. I mean, I understand why she's on here. I've seen so many, and the designs are fun. I've seen what I've seen what people do with GLaDOS, and like all of them are so wildly different. They're very fun designs. Yeah, GLaDOS, she is a wonderful villain. I love her so much. Years later, and Portal 2 is still one of the funniest games ever made. Like it's hard to catch lightning in a bottle twice, but God, that gets me every time. Okay, she's great. She's great as a character. She's great as a villain, and Ellen McLean, her voice is amazing. Ugh. Yeah. Would you? Well, yeah. Caroline is ugh. The whole thing with Caroline is awful, and also yeah, Caroline is gone, and GLaDOS is still at the end of the day a pretty awful person. Like on one hand, programmed. On the other hand, she does a lot on her own volition. Where do we put her? I yeah, still a very fun character. All right. Well, still very very well written. I mean, all of Portal 1 and 2 is very well written. Somehow they took your average like puzzle platforming game and just yeah, and one of the funniest comedies I've ever witnessed. Genuinely Valve outdid themselves. Next up, Harleen Quinzel. Okay, fair enough. She's not okay. She Yeah, I feel very, very bad for her. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yes. Also, lesbian icon. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Harley Quinn. She's I don't care for DC. I care for like individual characters. Harley Quinn is one of them. She's great. Yeah. Yeah, she's yeah. Yeah, over the years she's become more and more detached from Joker and has become an actual independent character. Up next, Mr. Bone Daddy himself. I feel like look. Okay, it's either we put him in fast or we put him in smash. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Literally. I love The Night Before Christmas as a movie. Jack is a he's an entertaining protagonist, and yes, because he means well with what he does. He just doesn't understand what he's getting into, and he does learn, and he does fix what he did. Yeah, and a dog. Yeah. So that's our first smash, and he deserved that spot. Good character, actually a good character. Now this guy, on the other hand, Kamida. I, I have no idea who you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I expected Kamida to be on here. I don't I don't like that he's on here, but I expected him. Right. No, but I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I don't know any of them by name. Yes, but consider pale white hair, twink, gay. I I don't like the style. I do not like the style. Ugh. Yes. No, he is attracted to the protagonist though. I looked through his and I skimmed his entry because I needed to know about him a lot. Probably, I don't know. I know nothing about Danganronpa other than it's a game I will never touch in my life, and I will forever associate it with a certain someone. I was gonna bring that up. That's where the meme comes from. I didn't know. That's where it's from. God. him. Without any context, that's the wildest thing. I don't know. Mm. 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 Interesting. I haven't seen any of them. I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to know. Mm. Oh, the literally, I know very few things about Danganronpa. The one pink blood is like one of the only things I know. What about Kamaida though? Okay, cool. How far down do we throw him? Yeah, we'll throw him below Foxy. Foxy doesn't deserve this, but I don't know how much better it is putting next to Kamaida, but you know. Next up, I forgot your name already. You're from Mystery Skulls. Yes. Um, yes. Design is fun. Mystery Skulls, their music is pretty good. I know nothing about him though. Yeah. Yeah. I. Oh. Okay. Well, if he's a villain, I assume he automatically gets a pat of, well, you know, morally fucked. Okay, so doesn't get morally fucked. I guess just, I don't know. I vibe with the design, but all right. Well, yeah. Okay. Um, next up. Oh, you. The moment I saw Loki, like I knew Loki was gonna be on here, and I knew I was gonna get a rant and a half from you. I know how you feel about Loki. Yes, I know how much you hate Marvel's Loki. In Mythos, Loki, big fan. In Marvel, mm. That's tragic, but I've I think I've gotten used to it faster than you. Yeah, trickster does not mean bad. That's how he rolls. I forgot about that one. They're just silly little guys. What are they called? What are they called? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I forget what they're called, but yes. The funniest Sun Wukong, the funniest monkey. He's also just a little shit sometimes. At some point, we need to discuss Journey to the West. Yeah. Marvel's Loki. Where do we put him? Yeah, that wasn't up for negotiation. That was just like, what level of pass do we put him in? I don't care. Yeah. Next up on Max Smash, Cecil Gerwin Palmer. That's not up for negotiation the slightest. Just straight there, right there, immediately. Yeah. Oh god. I gotta get back to listening to Night Vale. Fuck. Those are way better than just a dude. I listen to Night Vale. I do not picture Cecil in my mind as human in the slightest. Right. Yeah, it's fun having a character with no actual description just be depicted however the fan base pleases, and it's always very interesting. Unless they decide to picture him as a white twink, then what are you doing? What are you doing? On the note of white twink, it's him. It's him, not patient zero per se, but one of the most notorious, and one of the only two to achieve a Apollyon class. It's him. It's the one slur. I'm really surprised too. Well, no, actually, one slur lost a lot of notoriety over the years. Sans has held strong. I mean, when it look, we got Deltarune, and like he canonically, he, just because he is in Apollyon and not Archon. They have their own class. They're the only two of their kind so far. Not in the slightest. Yeah, I don't either. The only thing about the one star I vibe with is the scrapped song "Biggering." It's actually a good song. Right. Oh, all that, yeah. Hang on a second. I've got to do something. I'm sorry. He's worse. He's a capitalist. Oh, oh, of course. You. Oh, the Bachelor. The Bachelor. No. I don't care if it's spelled right or wrong. All right. Yeah, he has a special place in capitalist hell. I there's another character who I could technically put in there, but I'm not. He doesn't deserve that. Anyways, next up is the funny cat from Animal Crossing, Raymond. How did you make it this far? How did you get this far? I know, and that surprises me. Yes, and like I still don't understand that. I mean, I can understand him being a Tumblr Sexyman, but not to that degree. What the hell? His design's not that good. Heterochromia, aka a character design aspect I love. I have seen so many. I've seen so much art of Raymond in a maid outfit. Vests are hot. Yeah. Where do we put Raymond? Like, I. Yeah, like I understand how he got here, but not this far. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'll throw him. I'll throw him above Raymond. I'll throw him above Ingo. Next up, Red Guy or Harry, as the fan base apparently calls him. I don't either. Just wait till we get to this guy. I'm terrified personally. I just do we just put him in what even? Yeah. I still haven't seen the series actually. That's on my bucket list. I need to watch that. Of course he does. No. Oh. Okay. Oh look, it's uh no, I can't make the same joke. Oh, gives Jack. Uh it's Bones Malone. Where do we put Sans? Where do we put Sans? No, Sans is actually a pretty good person. Like look, genocide route. You know that's the thing. He's entirely in the right. Like there's no hypocrisy card you can pull. No, Sans is actually like Sans is actually a very good person. He's like lazy, but besides that, he's a pretty good person. So no, he's not morally fucked. He's just apathetic most of the time. I still can't believe the internet just fell in love with him. God, God. No, no. I'm gonna throw my tiny keyboard at you. It wouldn't. It would just boomerang back and hit me before it leaves the window. All right, Sans. I respect you, so I'll, I'll put you up here. I respect you. I don't know how you made it this far. Like years later, he's unlike the one slur who fell all out of notoriety. Sans is still holding strong. He won the tournament for fuck's sake. Yeah, I respect that. Oh, next up, it's him. It's not Edgeworth. It's okay, but you can't tell me that Sephiroth and Edgeworth don't look alike. It's it's the hair and it's the smug expression. Anyways, where do we put Sephiroth? Where do we put him? Where do we put him? I know nothing about Final Fantasy. I wanted to try and play the original. You did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At least he's hot. Yeah, he's at the very least hot. Like he's not a twink. Like I does he fall under the twink archetype? Does he? Good. He should like he shouldn't. He hasn't. He's yeah. Uh, his whole signature move. Have you ever seen it? Because it is it takes like I think it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to go through the full animation. It is so over the top. Oh, next up it's you. Can we just I we're not discussing you. If I have to talk about that series, I'm going to blow a gasket. I'm going to have an aneurysm. Next up, we have Dr. Ivo Robotnik, specifically from the movie. The Sonic movie. Yeah, specifically. That's why it has the Jim Carrey one for the icon. It's specifically him. I need to understand the amount of unnecessary sexual tension between Robotnik and his assistant. Like, this was, like, me watching through it, I, to myself, was just like, what's with you? What is with you? Yeah, here's yeah, he gets called Eggman, but no, his actual Eggman was never Eggman's name. It was always Robotnik. It just like it stuck because it was a common insult Sonic would use. Because Egghead is a term used to insult nerds and stuff. I'm really. Okay, fair enough. He's played by Jim Carrey. That gives him bonus points. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, no, I'm not like refuting your argument or anything. Like no, it's just I'm surprised from you that you said that. No, I'd throw him there. I will throw him there too, but I'm just surprised like you said that. Okay, I want to say something about Jim Carrey as Robotnik. I enjoy his performance. I do. It just doesn't feel like he just doesn't feel like Robotnik to me. No, not that he does, like it's not the same character we're used to like fucking John Pollock or whatever his name is, the actor for Eggman. Doesn't feel like the same character. No. I said John Pollock or whatever his name is. I believe that's the name of the actor for Eggman. You don't need to know anything. All you need to know is the current actor for Eggman is fucking hilarious. He does such a great job. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, honestly though, I watched both of the movies back to back. There's the third one in the works. He's very enjoyable. He's very funny. They're okay. They're okay. We do. Man, we could do that like tomorrow or something. Or after this. I don't know. Next up, it's him. It's the Cromer Man. Hey, Every! It's me! Everybody's favorite #1 salesman circa 1997. I'm not going through the rest of it because my Spamton voice still fucking sucks. Exactly. Exactly. Though. All right, but also often from the style and how big he is compared to most of the other characters, everyone draws Spamton as a manlet. I find it really funny. They draw him tiny, like shorter than Jay tiny, I would say. exactly. You love Don't Starve, so shut up. Yeah. Yes, I know. I vibe with the style though, so. Where do we put Spampton? Because he's a pretty tragic character. No, no. That's why I made the joke. I wouldn't put Spampton morally fucked. He got cucked by life. Yeah, he's Spampton's very tragic. Honestly, I feel very bad for him. Like at the end of the Spampton Neo fight, he has one of those moments, a long moment of lucidity, where he's like he just regrets everything. It hurts. Yeah, I give him a high pass. I give him a high pass. Okay then. Yeah. In all fairness, he is nowhere near in sound mind. I imagine he's a lot more bearable when he's not completely off his rocker. Uh, Next up, Gotham's Clown Prince of Crime. No, sorry, that's a different character from Overwatch. Fair enough. No, I was referring to Junkrat though. Where do we put Joker? Like, I feel like if the yeah I think it depends on who's playing him. If it's Jared Leto, then just what even? I don't think Jared Leto qualifies. Hi Panda. He is. Yeah. All right. He's a little inconsistent from iteration to iteration. I'll give him. I'll just put more space between Foxy and the literal serial killers. Next up, we have Riddler, specifically from Batman 2022. For some reason. Welcome back, Panda. Yeah. I I haven't seen the newest Batman movie because I don't care. You know, people love that. I know. I know. I know the character designs you're a fan of. The way that's phrased. God damn. But he still gets a pass and it's morally fucked because he's a terrible person. I know that much. Uh, uh, uh nope. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put him slightly above Bob because he's at least not a cannibal. You didn't have to say it again. Oh wow, that did a number on my throat. Ow. I didn't expect you to say it again. His Wi-Fi is being shit again, presumably. Oh, next up, it's I don't want to talk about you. Hmm, what even? Okay, look, the daycare assistant, attendant, whatever, fun design. That's just a hamster. That's just a dude in red. Uh, We're skipping over you. And I don't understand. It's not claymation at all. It's puppetry. It's not sub. It's puppetry. Yeah, yeah. I also generally hate that episode, not because I think it's bad, because it makes me feel physically sick whenever I watch it. Oh, right. Oh, right. He has a name. British. I feel like that's a negative. Dark Horse is a trope that refers to a background character. Okay. Look, I spend a lot of my time perusing TV tropes. I'm somewhat ashamed of that, but also it's interesting seeing how people will meticulously categorize every aspect of a piece of media. Oh, I just think it's interesting. What? That's a sentence I could have went my life without hearing. Actually, I dropped a fork. Not eating. I just have a plate on my desk. I haven't taken downstairs yet. Yeah, yeah. Next up, the dancing demon. I don't know the full story of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I stopped following after chapter 3. Actually, I stopped following after like chapter 2. I saw a little bit of chapter 3 inside. I didn't care. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I vibe with that design. You know why? Yeah, it just kind of seems like a thing. I would agree with you there from the little I know. Okay. Okay. Nope. All right. No, I'll put them there to put some more space between Foxy and the serial killers. So yeah, I don't care about Bendy and the Ink Machine. I vibe with the fan songs. I don't care about the game. I really don't. Look, Heart of Darkness. Uh, it goes hard. Oh, next up, a character I don't actually know anything about because I've never watched Ed's World. Seriously, I don't know anything about Ed's World. I don't know why this guy is here. Tord, that's his name. What archetypes we got? What? What does that mean? Oh. Oh. What the fuck is Ed's world even? It's just a dude. Just a he's just a ginger. Huh. Well, I guess he gets past and it's morally fucked. We, we know little about him. No, that's more. It's more buffer. Next up, Venom. If I had the confidence, I would have like just sung a little bit from the titular song performed by Eminem for the credits because just, Venom. Why? Is something funny about that? You doesn't matter. It's, yeah, unlike like literally every character, what even, and some of these, which I'm still like, how did you get this far? I kind of wholly understand why Venom is here. I've seen both of the movies and I understand. Oh my god, you should. You should see. You should watch. Honestly, I think you should watch them. They're very entertaining. Hmm. I don't know what that is. Ah, oh, that's cool. Hmm. Oh, cool. Does give me enough time to run downstairs and grab a pack of Oreos. No, I'm gonna take that as a yes. I need Oreos. I need sugar. It's sleeve. It's a sleeve of Oreos I went to grab. Tragic. Anyways, as I was saying, honestly, I would recommend you watch the movies. It has nothing to do with Marvel. It's Sony. Like what? Him being a gay icon? Comic thing. We don't talk about that. Mm-hmm. Most of my Marvel knowledge is also from osmosis and spending too much time on the internet. What? That's a good question. If we're just talking about the movie, he's an anti-hero. He kills a good handful of people, but honestly, those people deserve it. Like, yes, he kills people and he eats their brains, but those were also bad people. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're going off the movies. Yeah, Venom in the movies is like an actual like anti-hero, vigilante sort. Not really, no. Fun fact: the entirety of the Venom movies is just what's his name? Fucking, what's the actor? What's his name? I can't fucking remember. Look, the actor for Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy, that's his name. Yeah, he also plays Venom, so it's just him yelling at himself the entire fucking movie. I'd say they act like a married couple, but like they basically fucking are. um, hmm. I would give him a high pass. What? Sorry, what? Would you? Would you? No. All right, we'll put him there. All right, we'll put him there. So far, we've got Bone Daddy. Good night, Night Vale, and you might enjoy the movies. Next up, the one character on this list I don't actually know at all. You there? Sasha? Hello? Alright, I guess we're waiting a second. Longer than expected. Hello. Okay, so explain to me, who is this character? Where is he from? Hmm. Oh, it's recent. Wow. Mm. I mean, look at the Mandela catalog community. Mm. Mm. All right. He does look like a he does look like a Muppet. He looks like a Muppet. So where do you put him? Where do you put him? Hmm. Okay. Your design's fun. Design's fun. At least. No, no, I was confused for a second. Sorry. Hmm. We put him below or above Joker. Yeah. Next up, this is another character you do not know. This is the Warden from Super Jail. I am surprised he's on here. It's an Adult Swim show. I'm very surprised he made it this far. I have seen clips here and there of Super Jail. It's entertaining, very graphic, very violent, but he's pretty fucking funny. He's just like completely doesn't fucking he's like, what's the word, like everyone else is running and screaming and he's just having a grand time. Admittedly, he's kind of responsible for the chaos, is in charge of everything. He's apathetic. He's a terrible person. I will say that. He absolutely goes in morally fucked. You know nothing about him. I'd say pass and morally fucked. I'm gonna put him. I'm not separating the two. I'm putting him above Bill, but like he's a. I'm playing into the joke. I'm playing into the joke at this point, and we only have two left. We have the dumbest moron who ever lived, Wheatley from Portal 2. Oh, Wheatley, you son of a bitch. That's fun. So ignoring that, how do we feel about Wheatley? I mean, he starts out as, nobody. Admittedly was still made to dumb down GLaDOS, and then, he takes over her body and the entire facility. And then suddenly he's in charge. And he's still a fucking moron. That's not why. It's he goes on a power trip. No, that's not what it is. Those are cores designed to reprogram her. Wheatley is one of those cores. It has nothing to do with the rig. No, basically what they do is they fish out a couple of cores and slap them onto Wheatley during the fight to basically break his concentration and everything, and then detach him. You really should. Hell, I could stream it. I own it. We could go through it. Is terrible? Yeah. Fair enough. I don't have Game Pass anymore, so there's a lot of games I can't get back to. I get what you're saying. No, I understand fully. I hear you. He is. It doesn't change, because even when he's the one in control, he's still a moron and still doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't get any smarter. He just goes on a power trip. Except he doesn't even know how to use that power. And just does a lot of dumb shit. Like, he doesn't do very many dangerous things. Not on purpose. Like, it's only at the very end where he actually tries to kill you. And, like, he does a horribly inefficient job at it. GLaDOS is actually trying. She actually tries. She actually gets pretty damn close. You just outsmart her. Wheatley, he doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks he does. Anyways, where do we put the dumbest moron who ever lived? He doesn't have it. He does not have it, and it's you. I didn't even purposely put him as the last one. That's fucking perfect. I have been waiting this entire time to beat William Afton, Peepaw William himself, back into the dirt where he belongs. I know he always comes back. I don't give a shit. Okay, I can I can excuse some of these characters. I can, even the completely morally reprehensible ones. Is that the right word? Right phrase? Yeah. Even Alistair and Bob Velseb, I can understand them. William fucking Afton. I don't even know what there is to go off of. We don't even have a canon appearance. He we don't even have a canon appearance is the thing. And that's not. Yeah. Yeah, here's a funny thing about Scott Cawthon. He's not a good artist. He still isn't. That's not slander. He's just not he's not great, especially when it comes to trying to depict a human person. Have you seen what Springtrap looks like underneath all the metal bits? It's horrific and not in a good way. Because he doesn't understand anything about human anatomy. Bone ears, bone lungs. It's awful. Springtrap, I vibe with the design. I do. Underneath is awful in all the wrong ways. I hate. I despise William Afton on so many levels, both as a character, as a Tumblr Sexyman. I want him to burn in hell where he's supposed to be. But no, because Steel Wool decided, you know what, we're gonna undo that considerably pretty damn good ending that was FNAF Pizzeria Simulator, FNAF 6. Why do people lust over William Afton? What's there to even go off of? There is nothing. There isn't even a visual to go off of. Yeah, but here's the thing. Cecil Palmer has the personality. It's an audio medium. He has the personality. Milk toast. Milk toast. Milk toast or white bread. That's like the two interchangeable terms. Okay, William Afton defender. Sasha, I will separate them. I will separate them. No, put him below. Unlike the one slur, I'm not giving William Afton his own separate tier because look. This was just for the bit. This is for the bit, and because he's like a truly iconic one. William Afton is also iconic, but ugh. At the very least, the one slur had biggering. At the very least, the one slur had biggering. He had something going for him. What does William Afton have? Nothing. Ugh. I fucking hate William Afton so much. This isn't even a joke. This isn't even a bit. I just genuinely despise him in every conceivable way. Honestly, I'm not even that big of a fan of the FNAF franchise. I'm not. I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, because here's what he does. He makes the game and he comes up with the lore afterwards. Yeah. I don't want to discredit Scott Cawthon, though there are reasons to discredit him, which we don't get into. We don't discuss politics here. Like, he does not know what he's doing as a writer. Like, the ending of FNAF 6 is pretty good, honestly. It's like a actually very good monologue. It's memed to death, but I'd say it's an actually good monologue. But he does not know what he's doing. So, like, coming up with the narrative or the lore, which is why he's not doing it anymore. It worked well. It didn't really work, though. I yeah. I think on its I think it'll work better as like its own standalone thing instead of just being FNAF again. Right. So do I. I'd be pissing myself the whole time, but like it works. Yeah, suddenly you're not behind a screen, you're in the same spot, and it's significantly more terrifying that way. Night 4 still sucks. Night 4 still sucks. It's the one where you're like wearing the spring lock suit and you have to keep winding up the things. That one's bad and still doesn't make much sense. It's very unintuitive. Mm-hmm. Mm, okay. You want to know a fun FNAF fan game that takes the regular FNAF formula and twist it twist it in a way to completely throw you off and force you to rethink your entire strategy? Five Nights at Treasure Island, which is basically like a Disney themed one. It's like it's mechanically it's similar and different enough. The sixth night, extra night, it's fun because there's only one threat you're up against, Hourglass. The fun thing though is you have to pay very, very, very close attention to where it starts. Its starting location determines its behavior because it's basically a mix of all the other monsters you've been going up against for the last 5 nights. And it moves fast. So you're constantly flipping between cameras, trying to figure out where did it start, where's it going, and you have to be ready. You have to have dedicated memory. Who starts there normally? How do I deal with them? And it is frantic and terrifying. One little fuck up and you are dead. Yeah. We're done. Yes, with a small tangent about FNAF at the very end. But this is the official one. This is objective fact. Okay. Alright. Let's evaluate this, though. No! Alistair. No. Alright, so in Smash we have Jack Skellington, Cecil Gerwin Palmer, and Venom. Gershwin, sorry. I fucked up. I apologize. I've sinned. And Venom. I didn't expect these three to be the one. Well, no, I expected Cecil to be here immediately. I forgot Jack Skellington is on here. And I didn't realize Venom was. I didn't think we were going to put him here. Yeah. Jack Skellington, genuinely good, learns from his mistakes, wholesome. Cecil, Cecil makes me feel both comforted and extremely unsafe at the same time. And Venom is... I... still wondering how we got here. I'm not adjusting any of these. This is definitive now. This is definitive. Oh, ever gay icon. Smash, despite being morally fucked, we've got Lady D, Harley Quinn, and Dr. Ivo Robotnik from the movies. Below that, we've got GLaDOS and Sephiroth. And, I mean, there's no more notable ones to talk about. That's it. Oh, yeah, right, him. Though, like, if we weren't putting him in there, where would we put him in terms of past that's morally fucked? Like, he's above the serial killers. I'd put him up. I would put him above Black Hat, or no, above Joker. I'd put him above Joker. Like, yes, these people, he hasn't actually killed anyone technically, but he still destroyed the fucking environment, like to an almost irreparable degree. We may shift. Yeah, we may shift his position. He is the only one up to possible change.
Yeah.
The rest of these stay where they are. Yeah, the rest of these stay where they are. This is definitive. Unless I decide to watch Mob Psycho and form an opinion about Reagan. And yeah. I hang on. I need to copy paste this and send this. Yeah. Let me send this in voice chat. That way we have it on record. If the VOD ever goes down, we have this on record. Also, so I can just easily share this with people later. But hey, that's that. That was the. We're done here. You can go home. We did what we came to. Yeah. Well,